When it comes to Hollywood, the fall can come just as quickly as the rise.
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors Hollywood won't cast anymore. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're focusing on the stars who don't seem to shine as brightly or fly as high as they used to, and for whatever reason, don't seem to be cast as often as they once were.
You two #1 extra special, very good-looking guys.
Number 10, Cameron Diaz.
Is that a hair gel?
From the mid-90s to the early 2000s, it seemed as though Cameron Diaz was in every successful movie. From hits like The Mask to There's Something About Mary to Shrek, Diaz was on the verge of becoming an all-time great. And then she made several poor choices, appearing in R-rated flops like Bad Teacher and Sex Tape, which may have hurt her marketability.
I think it's kind of hot,
Babe,
right?
I think that is a great idea. Here, cheers.
As of 2017, she hasn't appeared in a movie since 2014, with the only film on the horizon, a Shrek sequel, not due until 2020. Diaz is still extremely popular among fans, but her time as a Hollywood starlet may be over.
Oh no, this is all my fault. I'm so sorry.
Number 9, Taylor Lautner.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
Call it the Twilight effect. Lautner seemed poised for big things following his appearance as Jacob Black in The Twilight Saga. The teen idol and sex symbol was even given a leading role in 2011's Abduction.
Can't believe you're making me fight hungover.
Unfortunately, it was panned, with critics singling out Lautner's poor acting. Since then, he's mostly been relegated to bit parts in Adam Sandler comedies like Grown Ups 2 and The Ridiculous Six.
How'd you know?
While Lautner's still young and could have more opportunities in the future, with some roles on the small screen in the mid-2010s, his career is in danger of being over before it even really starts.
All right, well, I'll catch you later.
Number 8, Mike Myers.
I am His Holiness the Guru Pitka.
We bet that if Mike Myers had one wish, he'd unmake the Love Guru. His film career started strong, with Wayne's World and the Austin Powers films.
Oh, behave!
He then proved he was a more than capable voice actor when he was cast as Shrek.
Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later.
But then came The Love Guru, with a 14% freshness rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The film earned Myers 3 Razzies and an abundance of criticism. Several critics saw it as a potentially career-killing film, and nearly a decade later, that seems true.
Marishka Hargate, Your Holiness.
Oh, Rajneesh! Mariska Hargitay.
Although Myers made a well-regarded cameo in Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards, he's yet to have a starring role since The Love Guru.
Who said that? Oh! How did you get there?
Number 7, Seann William Scott.
Choir chick, what the hell are you doing here?
The problem with being typecast as the immature high schooler obsessed with sex and parties is that it's difficult to portray that character once you fully enter adulthood and stare down middle age. That may be the issue for Seann William Scott. Best known for portraying Stifler in the American Pie series, Scott was cast in several similar roles in the early 2000s, in movies like Dude, Where's My Car and Old School.
She's a beauty, ain't she?
As the years rolled on, however, these roles have dried up. Nearly 20 years after the role that made him famous, Scott seems limited to the occasional indie film, as well as voiceover work in the Ice Age series.
Come here. We're very, very stupid.
Number 6, Hilary Swank.
I guess I just need to learn to stay home, huh?
Swank may have won Oscars for her performances in Boys Don't Cry and $1 Million Baby, but her film choices haven't always been up to the Academy's standards. In the mid-2000s, she appeared in movies like Black Dahlia and P.S. I Love You, which both received negative reviews, especially for Swank's acting. She attempted to regain the Oscar buzz in 2009 with Amelia, a biographical film about Amelia Earhart, but it was critically panned, with Swank's acting again underwhelming the critics.
Who wants a life imprisoned in safety?
There's no doubt that Swank is a talented actress, so let's hope we see a resurgence from her down the road.
If I'm too old for this, then I got nothing.
Number 5, Eddie Murphy.
Hey, that's not even necessary, all right, man?
A bankable powerhouse in the 1980s, with films like 48 Hours, Trading Places, and Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy was once a synonym for comedic gold. taking on The Nutty Professor, where he portrayed several different characters, as well as voiceover sidekick roles in Mulan and Shrek. Murphy proved he had great comedic range.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
But with the 2000s came things like Meet Dave and Norbit. In the latter, Murphy attempted to recapture the magic by once again portraying multiple characters, but the result was not a success. For his troubles, he won 3 of the 6 Razzies he was nominated for, and walked away with a career in tatters.
Mary, Mother of God!
Number 4. Katherine Heigl.
Maybe it's professional jealousy.
In the mid-2000s, it seemed like nothing could stop Katherine Heigl. She was the star of an extremely popular television series and had a big screen hit with 2007's Knocked Up.
I'm pregnant?
With emotion?
With a baby.
However, a string of bland romantic comedies followed, and with it came a growing reputation that she was difficult to deal with on set.
No, the definition of neurotic is a person who suffers from anxiety, obsessive thoughts, compulsive acts, and physical ailments without any objective evidence.
Shut up.
She then criticized her star-making role in Knocked Up for being sexist, and made a less than amicable split from Grey's Anatomy. While Heigl is still finding roles in generic romantic comedies, her film career is certainly not as bright or enjoyable to watch as it once was.
You think that's funny?
Yeah, I do.
Number 3. Tobey Maguire.
I'm not like you. You're a murderer.
Best remembered for portraying Peter Parker in the original Spider-Man film franchise, Maguire has had several other successful roles, including in Pleasantville, Seabiscuit, and Brothers.
I'm drowning, Tommy.
He's never quite shaken the Peter Parker persona, however, and as a result, his filmography hasn't really expanded much. In fact, between 2009 and 2017, he only appeared in 6 films. Some critics point to Spider-Man 3 as the turning point for this actor, as the film wasn't very well received, and ultimately ended Sam Raimi's web-slinging franchise. Did it also permanently derail Maguire's once glowing career? We shall see.
Done trying to convince you.
Number 2. Hayden Christensen.
I don't like sand.
Fairly or unfairly, Hayden Christensen will likely never be able to fully crawl out from the sand-hating shadow of the Star Wars prequels. The films helped him gain international fame for his role as Anakin Skywalker, but did so for almost all the wrong reasons, as many pointed to his line delivery as one of the trilogy's greatest weaknesses. Although Christensen has done his part to recover, films like Awake, Jumper, and 90 Minutes in Heaven have been a mix of critical and financial misses. Post-Vader, Christensen's output has been sparse at best, with 3 films between 2010 and 2017, and not a hit among them.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Look, honey, you want some advice? Here it is, direct from me to you. Keep your paws off my underwear, okay?
I'm not going anywhere. High school mugshots? What?
Alex, that's you, right?
Yeah. Catwoman.
Number 1. Brendan Fraser.
I only gamble with my life, never my money.
From the mid-1990s on, Brendan Fraser was one of the top leading men in Hollywood. The star of the Mummy movie franchise, and appearing in critically successful films like Gods and Monsters and The Quiet American, Fraser seemed set to keep that momentum going. Even after a few quiet years, things still looked to be going Fraser's way. The actor was set to lead another action franchise, taking a starring role in Journey to the Center of the Earth, only to be replaced in the sequel by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Fraser's work since has ranged from unremarkable to largely unwatched, with little sign of a course correction.
Yeah, look what happened to his career.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.